Thank you, and I give the floor to Asian Forum for Human Rights and Development.
Madam President, we thank the High Commissioner for her update and the report on the human rights impacts of COVID-19. Governments across Asia have used COVID-19 pandemic to impose excessive restrictions and legitimize existing restrictions on fundamental freedoms and civic space. Several countries in the region have used emergency measures to criminalize dissent as well as legitimate criticisms of government's response to COVID-19 on the pretext of combating misinformation. Many governments have imposed complete bans on peaceful protests with serious criminal charges for non-compliance. Such restrictions will have a long-term impact on human rights beyond the pandemic as governments continue to institutionalize them through legislation. We urge the Council and the High Commissioner to continue regular follow-up to the report to prevent serious long-term implications of COVID-19 on civic space. Finally, we reiterate grave concerns about the ongoing human rights crisis in Jammu and Kashmir, where restrictions on fundamental freedoms continue more than 1.5 years after the revocation of the constitutional autonomy. Raids in October 2020 on homes and offices of human rights defenders and NGOs by India's anti-terrorism authorities are clear attempts at intimidation which have contributed to further escalation of the crisis. We call on India to remove all restrictions on fundamental freedoms and allow HRDs and civil society to continue their legitimate work without fear of reprisals. We urge the High Commissioner to continue to monitor and regularly report to the Council on the human rights situation in Kashmir. Thank you.